Hi, I'm glad you're here. This topic is a tongue twister without using gender-specific language, so I'm going to use she when I talk about a domestic violence survivor and he when I talk about a batterer, but it can be the other way around, and same-sex violence also happens. This video provides an introduction to things family members, friends, neighbors, co-workers, and others need to keep in mind when trying to help someone they know or someone who they suspect is in an abusive relationship. There are several additional videos here at yourpath.org that dig into these topics in greater detail as well. If you're watching this video, it means you want to help someone in crisis, and I thank and I commend you for that. But well-meaning family members, friends, and others often make some pretty awful mistakes trying to help. So I want to give you the best advice I possibly can so you can really make a difference in someone's life. One of the biggest mistakes people make is to say to a domestic violence survivor something to the effect of, "I would never put up with that," or "Why don't you just leave?" While these are said out of concern, they make a domestic violence survivor feel stupid and inferior, which her batterer is already doing. Another mistake is to absolutely take charge and tell her what to do with her life. Her batterer is already doing this too. A third mistake is to say something like, "I know exactly how you feel," or "I went through the exact same thing." You don't know how she feels, and you didn't go through the exact same thing. Here are ways to be truly helpful. If you suspect domestic violence, figure out how to approach her about it. It can be hard to find the words, but you need to find the best words you can based on your own comfort level and your relationship with the person you're approaching. A mom or a sister or a best friend might be able to say, "I really love you and I'm worried about your safety," or something as direct as, "Did your husband do that to you?" Well, for a neighbor, something like, "I'm always here for you day or night," or "I heard the screaming last night. Is there anything I can do to help?" might be more appropriate. For a coworker, perhaps you can say something like, "Do you want to talk about where those bruises came from?" Be very careful about directly giving her brochures or emailing her anything about domestic violence. It may not be safe for her to bring materials into the home, and he may check her email account. If she tells you to buzz off, understand that she may be terrified, embarrassed, or both. Don't take it personally. This isn't about you. If you're a coworker, consider just getting some brochures from your local domestic violence program and posting them on the office bulletin board or leaving them in the office bathroom. If you're a family member, friend, or neighbor, keep your eyes and ears open, and when you see or hear something again, ask again, gently, or just state that your door is always open if she wants to talk or needs a place to stay. If you want more help figuring out how to approach someone, call your local domestic violence agency and brainstorm with them. If she opens up to you, stop talking and just listen. Listen to her talk. Don't interrupt her. Allow silence. This is really uncomfortable for most people, but it's important that the story come out on her time frame, not yours. Once there's a break in the conversation, help her feel less isolated and alone by letting her know that domestic violence is common and 1 in 4 women in the United States experience it sometime in their life. Make sure she knows she's not alone, that you're there to help and that you want to help. Make sure she knows this isn't her fault. Offer to sit with her if she wants to call a domestic violence hotline, or offer to go with her if she wants to go talk to a domestic violence advocate or other professional. These are ways that you can truly help someone in crisis.